Hey guys, thank you for your honest feedback on the last video. And today I'm going to start a new session. This is going to be our second lecture of the Django series. And first of all, let me just excuse you about the background noise. I actually live near Main Street. That's why you might hear lots of noise related to vehicles passing by or dogs barking. I will try to reduce the noise in the final cut, but if you still find any noise, please ignore it. So, in this tutorial, what we will do, we will analyze our application and we will see the main points of this application. So, first of all, let me tell you that this application is going to be one-to-many relationships. The model of this application will be one-to-many relationships because what we are going to do, why we are going to make an application to register an vehicle and its route section, route area. So how this will happen, I will tell you shortly. But first of all, you must know that uh, a person can have many vehicles, but one vehicle cannot have many owners. Okay, so it is exactly the same as the natural phenomena, because many people might start fighting for the same vehicles. So to restrict this phenomena, we will use one to many relationship where one owner can have many vehicles. Okay, so let's move forward to our next section, where I will tell you that how our application will look and what are the main points of this application. So this is going to be our main interface, which we will sorry main data which we are going to insert and save into the database and retrieve accordingly. So first of all, let me tell you, this is the section where we are going to save the information of the owner that owns a vehicle. Okay, so first let's say there is a vehicle which is a bus. So the owner who is going to own this vehicle, we will take his or her CNIC. So what is a CNIC? CNIC is a unique ID in our country, which we use to identify a person. uh, it is like a primary key. Okay, in database we know our primary key is a unique identification of some entity. So we are going to use this CNIC. You can call it ID, national ID, anything. Okay, in the international level we can call it a passport number, but not everybody has a passport. So we give him a CNIC in our national database record. So in your country, maybe it's national ID. You guys can share what you call what you how you identify a single person through ID. So next is a phone number. This is going to be a mobile number. Okay, this is going to be a mobile number which we will use in future to send this person some messages regarding the expiry or the updation of his route permit. So the next field is name, son or daughter of whatever, and next section is citizen of. So how we are going to apply this citizen of? I'm thinking about Dropbox. Uh, okay, I'm going to thinking about a Dropbox to restrict the user to select any one option, because if a person is a foreigner, for example, if a person is coming from Kenya, he cannot own a vehicle, or his sorry yes if a person is coming from Kenya, he cannot own a vehicle in Pakistan. Okay, so same as for other countries all over the world, only a person, a citizen of Pakistan, can own this vehicle. Okay, so we have to restrict our user here. Address, yes, we are going to use the address block here, just a string, but I'm thinking about tags in the future. So let's suppose if we want to check from which city, like city A, how many people have their route permits, we can get the list of persons from this city in our application in future, not right now. For right now, as I said, I will use string value. So as scan image, we will scan the images of his ID card, front and back. We have a front and back ID card. So we will scan. There will be two section here: scan front side and scan back side. Okay, so this was the first section, and it will be one too many model, one section of too many models. Okay, so as I have described, this is our first, sorry, one honor, and we will save the information in our honor model. Okay, so from here we are going to start the one to many section. Many section means that we are going to start the information of a vehicle and save it into the database. Okay, so we will relate it with the owner uh, in the same section. So what is going to be here? First of all, we have a vehicle number. So every vehicle we in Pakistan and in all over the world, we give it a unique identification number, so we can identify it when the time comes. So this is going to be a primary key as well of its own model. Sorry, it's yes, its own model, which is going to be a vehicle model. Okay, so let's suppose the number of vehicle is sorry, R I S dash 2022 model and 1100. This is going to be the vehicle number. Okay, so next is model number. It is the model in which year the vehicle was manufactured. It is going to be 1940, 2022, or 2022, whatever. So if anybody know about the vehicles, we have two main features of a vehicle which are embedded on its body. One is engine number, and the chassis number. Okay, so we are going to also insert this value in the database, and we will save it as a string and nothing else. Type of vehicle, what type of vehicle it is it a loader vehicle or just a passenger vehicle? Because there are two categories in Pakistan which we use to describe a vehicle. One is a passenger vehicle, which take passengers from one city to another, and the next one is going to be loader, which uh, load stuff, luggage, etc., food, something like wheat, these type of things, from one city to another, or all over the country. So we are going to work with the passenger vehicles first, then we will move forward to the loader in our next in the future of this application. So this is the next button. What I'm thinking about this next button is I'm not going to use let me just create to my new. Okay, okay, so I have this button. It's a next button. So what I'm going to do, because I use this application on my daily basis, and I found lots of issue uh, while using this application. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use it as an update button. Okay, not a save button but update button. Sorry about the writing, I'm using the mouse to write the this section. So it is going to be update and not a save button, because if we save it at the end of the application, during the uh, application process, we might get shortage of electricity, internet disconnectivity, or any other issue. So if one section is cleared, we will click on the next button, and it will save the information into the database. And in the next session, we'll update the same database row. Okay, so in the next section of the application, we will update the same row. So what is our next? Okay, this is going to be another section of the same application. Okay, so same workflow, not a different, uh, not a new application, but a same workflow, like first page, second page, third page, and this is going to be our third page. Okay, so here what we are going to insert some fitness details, like how fit the vehicle is, because if it's a passenger vehicle, it should be fit according to, like, its brake must be working, it has a good condition, its tires must be working correctly. So these things. Okay, so in our office, we give him a fitness number, and we are going to use it to search a vehicle according to his fitness number, date of issue, and date of expiry. What we are going to do here, we will insert the date of expiry here, and it will automatically generate the date of issue. Okay, so this is going to be our, you can say, another feature which we will add in this application. So Sam, in the next button, we will update the row, not save the row. Okay, so I'm talking about in the context of database. So in database, we have four kind of functions: to create a data, to update a data, to delete a data, or to save a data. Okay, so these are four functions. So if I'm talking about update a data, it means that the data already exists in the database, but we are updating on each section of the application. Okay, I hope I made it clear. So the fourth section of this application is going to be route information. So route information means from where this vehicle will take passenger and where will it drop out the passengers. For example, if it's taking passengers from city A, and it will drop them into city B. So how we are going to save this information? So first of all, we will select the division, because yeah, I'm going to do a three divisions for right now, because just to just for simplicity. Okay, so once the user will click on this drop down section, it will say that it will select division 2. It will have a name like A, and it will select the cities from there. So it will select the city A to city B. So why we are going to do this, why we don't use a string value? Because again, we are going to use it to get the list of information by selecting the city. For example, if we want to see how many vehicles are working inside city and A and B, we will select A and B and click get the information, and information of each vehicle will be in front of us. Okay, same from here, like if there are some bus stops in between them, we will write the information here. And this section is going to save each images. For example, if we want to save the scanned copy of registration book, we are going to save it here, fitness certificate, and any other information. But I will not implement it in the initial stages. I will implement this section in later stages. Okay, fee submission. This is going to be our last section of the application. So we will write the fee. What is the fee? Like 1,000, 2,000. What is the fee for our route, to get a route, and when does this person submit this fees, and what was the name of the bank, and we are again going to save an image form of this challan. Challan is a bank copy of the proof that you have submitted the fee in this bank. Okay, so we call it our challan here. So these are going to be four and last section of this application, but in the future again we will try to make it through an API. Okay, automatic system. So let's suppose I want to submit a fee. I will do it from a mobile phone or through some API, but I need to do some research about this section. So for now we will keep it manual, and we will do it in the future. So what I need you guys to do, okay, so what I need you guys to do as an assignment, go and do some research about save and update. Okay, save and update. What you have to search, what will happen if we save data once. Okay, so and what will happen if we keep updating a data again and again. Okay, so let's suppose in this our example of application, we are creating data at this section, in the first section, and we are updating same data in each section. Okay, so your task is to do some research about this update. So what will happen to database, what will happen to the performance. You have to analyze the, what you can say, the performance criteria of an application if we keep updating some data inside it. Okay, so everybody should do this assignment. If you have any question regarding this assignment, please feel free to ask. And once you guys have responded to this video, I will go for the next and we will start coding our first section.